Hi, so now what I'm going to do is go over how to find out how many molecules or atoms I have given the amount of grams I have of a substance. So ordinarily, if I go to my problem, you have to know how many moles you have. So in the red circles here, I have 3 moles. I have 3 moles. It could be moles, so it's moles. And then you can just straight away multiply 3 times the 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd and be done, right? You cannot do that if you're giving grams. You must convert from grams to moles first. So here is my example. It says, I have 100 grams of C6H12O6. How many molecules of C6H12O6 do I have? So got to convert from grams to moles first. So if you're like, Miss Sheeran, how do I do that? Well, you can go up here and reference how you did it for number 3. Number 3 is how to convert from grams to moles. And what you do is you take the given value, put it over 1. Here I had to get rid of it. Put it over 1. Multiply it by your molar mass, which is 1 mole over 180 grams. And that will give you how many moles you have given grams. So, what we're going to do here is do the exact same thing. So I have 100 grams. So from here, I have to convert. That says convert. And what you're going to do is do 100 grams over 1. Multiply it by your molar mass. My molar mass is 180 grams per mole. And because we are looking for moles is going to be on top. So it's going to be 1 mole over 180 grams. So 1 mole over 180 grams. Our grams are going to cancel because they're opposite of each other. We're looking for moles, and that's what we have, so we know we did it correct. And so your answer is going to be 100 moles over 180, or 100 over 180 moles. Just put it in your calculator. I highly recommend doing this to get your decimal. So 100 divided by 180 should be roughly a little more than half. Yep. Equals 0.56 moles. So we are not done. Now you have to multiply this number right here by the Avogadro's number, or the 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. So now we're going to do, I'm going to choose a different color. We're going to do 0.56 times the 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd number. And because we're dealing with molecules, we only have to do this. This is the last step. We just got to multiply these numbers together on our calculator. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do that now. And that is going to give me the value of 3.34 times 10 to the 23rd. And that is going to be my answer for number 6, this number right here. So, to remind you what I did, I took 100 grams. I converted 100 grams into moles. That gave me a value of 0.56 moles. Then I multiplied the 0.56 times the 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd to give me how many molecules of the CHO thing, we have. Okay? So, next question has one extra step because we're dealing with individual atoms. So it says you have 100 grams of C6H12O6. How many atoms of O do you have? So we're dealing with atoms. So we will have to multiply by how many O we have in the chemical formula. Excuse me. So step 1, convert from grams to moles. We already did this in the previous problem in the exact way because we had started with 100 here and 100 here. But I'm going to do it again so you have more practice. So I'm going to do 100 grams over 1. Multiply that by our molar mass. Our molar mass is 180 grams over moles. But because we're looking for moles is going on top. And mole is always attached to the 1. So it's going to be 1 mole over 180 grams. And that's going to equal 100 over 180 moles, which we figured out before. 24 is going to equal the 0.56. That's what we use for problem 1. Then, what you're going to do from here is you're going to take this 0.56 and you're going to multiply 0.56 times 6.02, but I'm aware it's the same as last time. 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. That's what I have right now. And then, because we are dealing with atoms of O, how many O's do we have? How many? 6. We have 6. So, what we're going to do now, is going to take this 6, and that's what we multiplied this all by. So, it's going to be 0.56 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd times 6. And that's going to give us the value of 2.01 times 10 to the 24th. And I got that from my calculator. So this is our answer for number 7. So to recap everything, in this case, because we are giving grams and not moles, we must convert from grams to moles. After doing this, we proceed just like we did with number 4 and 5. And that's all. So I took my converted 100 grams to moles. That equals about 0.56 moles, about half a mole of product. I multiplied that by the 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd, and I got this number. If I'm doing atoms, remember to always multiply by the subscript. In this case, O is my subscript. I mean, not O. 6 is my subscript for O, and we're asking about O. So I had to do 0.56 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd times 6. And that is it. So if you have any questions, this concludes all of the questions I have for moles, mass, moles, and molecules. If you would like to do additional questions or anything, please just ask. You can find me on Remind. And yeah, that's all.